עכשיו תפסים אותו. כולי. ביי ביי. אני הלכתי לישון. הלכתי. תראה בקשתות שלו.
What you're hearing right now might sound like a usual scene. Little kids playing some sort of game like tag, a few teenage girls sitting around with their phones in hand, sharing giggles over something that one of them is showing the others. But let me tell you, this scene is far from ordinary, even though it's happening in hotel lobbies all over Israel. Since October 7th, when ruthless terrorists crossed into Israel from Gaza and unleashed a horrific spree of murder, rape, and abduction of Israeli citizens, entire communities that witnessed these horrors have been evacuated to hotels and other centers across the country, providing refuge and food and a place to sleep. Almost 500,000 Israelis are currently displaced, according to a spokesman from the Israeli Defense Forces. They've been evacuated from all of the communities near the Gaza Strip, as well as over 20 towns and villages near the border in the north.
Latest developments in Israel's north as well, along the border with Lebanon. Israel is ordering the evacuation of 28 villages within 2 kilometers of the border, following days of sporadic fire with Hezbollah, which is based in...
Yesterday, I headed down to a luxury resort on the Dead Sea with my recorder, not quite sure what I'd come across. Ironically, things initially appeared somewhat normal, almost a bit festive. Kids were running wild in a hotel lobby, taking turns riding the bellman's cart, and older kids were engrossed in board games, creating signs on poster boards. But among the adults, there was a different atmosphere, serious and anxious. Most of the parents were preoccupied, sitting in small groups with pen and paper in hand, making tough decisions on how to prioritize scarce resources. But the children were eager to talk. Tell us your name and where you're from and why you're here.
My name is Bar. I'm from Israel. I'm here because Hamas attacked my kibbutz and they burned my home. And I'm not safe there.
Bar, what are you showing me here on your phone?
I saw a picture in my home, my family, me, my big brother, my father, my mom, my sister, my little sister, my big brother. My father is killed. The terrorist is killing him.
Your father?
Yes.
What are you hoping for? What's your hope? Ma tikva shelcha.
Be good. All of us be good.
Do you have a message that you want to tell people in America?
The Hamas.
Okay, Bar. You're a brave man. אתה גיבור. תודה.
Thank you.
Bar, who you just heard from, is 10 years old, and he lives on Kibbutz Be'eri. Up until October 7th, Kibbutz Be'eri was known as an ideal place to raise a family. The sunsets were breathtaking, and the fields lush and green. It was a vacation spot that had it all, with cultural events and communal singing gatherings that attracted visitors from all over Israel. There was a running joke in Be'eri that the only reason the kibbutz was so close to the Gaza Strip was because otherwise it would be too perfect. Be'eri's proximity to Gaza, just a few miles away, made it a frequent target for Hamas rocket attacks, but typically these rockets were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome. But all that changed on that fateful morning of October 7th, when Hamas terrorists infiltrated this once idyllic place and turned it into the site of one of the worst massacres of the invasion. Approximately 70 terrorists entered the kibbutz on motorcycles and in vehicles, eliminating the security personnel at the entrance. They seized the village, going from house to house, either shooting or capturing residents and setting homes on fire. Shockingly, they were accompanied by a camera crew that documented the attack, which they later paraded all over Palestinian media. Residents sought refuge in safe rooms, but the militants detonated these safe rooms, resulting in a massive loss of life. Entire families were murdered on that morning. In total, over 100 residents of this close-knit community, with just over 1,100 inhabitants, were killed, and another 30 were taken and are assumed to be in Hamas's captivity in Gaza. Close to 1,000 of those who survived the attack were evacuated here to this luxury hotel on the shores of the Dead Sea. A different side of this story emerged as I spoke with these brave kids. This is the story of the children of Kibbutz Be'eri. Okay, do you want to tell us your name?
My name is Eitam.
And how old are you, Tom?
I am almost 16.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Kibbutz Be'eri.
Okay, and can you tell me what you're doing here in the hotel?
After the terrorists destroyed my house and just came here with all the kibbutz.
How are you passing your time here? What are you doing while you're in the hotel?
Not much. It's pretty boring, but you know that's what we have, and we need to say thank we are alive, and you know.
Okay, I see you have a cast on your leg. What happened to your leg?
The terrorists destroy my house. I'm living in a 2-floor house, and the neighbors under me, the terrorists killed him, and then they light the house on fire. So we just jumped, and I broke my foot. We jumped from 2nd floor. And I jumped and broke my foot 3 times.
Okay. I wish you a refuah shlema. Okay, thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so maybe just first tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Ella, and I'm from Be'eri.
And how old are you, Ella?
I'm 11.
Okay, can you tell us what it's like being here in the hotel, what you guys are doing, who's here with you, maybe anything you want to tell the world about your experience and being here? And
I don't know how to feel about what's happening. I'm grateful that I'm here, and I'm also sad that not everybody here. We don't have so much to do, but it's nice to have people that come to help us do some things and not feel sad. So, and I think that I don't know what to say.
I see you're playing guitar with your 2 friends here downstairs in the lobby. Are you guys professional musicians?
Me and my friend, we're just now learning, but from her.
You're the teacher?
No, I'm not a teacher. You can't say I'm a teacher.
It's nice to learn something new.
Who are you here with? Are you with your family?
Yeah, with my family, with my 2 sisters and my parents.
Do you have any message that you want to tell to the whole world?
Not really.
Okay, thanks, Ella. Have fun. מה השם שלך?
עלמה.
Alma. בת כמה את?
10.
בת 10. Okay, you're 10 years old. And Ken, מה השם שלך?
זיו.
Ziv. בת כמה את?
10.
Okay, so you're 10 years old. Your name is Ziv. And do you understand English? מבינה?
כן.
She wants to tell her story. I'll translate.
אוקיי, אז מה שקרה, תגיד לו שמה שקרה.
Okay, that's what happened.
קמנו ביום
We
שבת,
woke up on Saturday morning.
ושמענו שיש חדירה,
We thought that we've heard the rockets coming.
והיה מלא צבע אדום.
It's the rockets
ומלא
alarming
בומים,
and bombs.
והיה
Yeah.
ירי בחוץ.
והיה מלא יריות,
They've heard a lot of the shotgun.
ואז הבנו שיש מחבלים בקיבוץ.
שיש חדירה ויש מחבלים.
They've understood that there are terrorists just in the kibbutz. They were knocking on their doors, the terrorists.
ויש יריות בחוץ, אז הבנו שיש מחבלים.
מה עשיתם באותו רגע? איפה הייתם?
אנחנו היינו בממ"ד,
They were in their shelter.
באיזשהו שלב נכנסנו מתחת למיטה.
They got under their beds.
הכלבה שלנו מפחדת מהממ"ד, אז היא לא נכנסה.
Their dog just was so afraid that she couldn't go inside the shelter. She was just running away.
הדווקא הראשון שמגיע לממ"ד.
מה הרגשת באותו רגע?
פחד.
She felt fear,
לחץ.
stress.
אבל כאילו...
הבנת מה קורה?
בהתחלה לא הבנתי,
At first she didn't realize what's happening,
ואז הבנתי שיש מחבלים בקיבוץ וצריך להיות בשקט.
and then she just realized that there are terrorists and she needs to be quiet.
כמה זמן היית בממ"ד? I asked the girls how long they were hiding in that safe room for, and they told me from 6:30 in the morning until 11 p.m. when they were finally evacuated.
Their parents told them to close their eyes because of the
אנחנו, כשיצאנו מהבית, אז שמענו מלא יריות.
when they went out of the house, they've heard a lot of shotguns,
ומזל ששמעו אותו, כי התחבאנו מאחורי האוטו.
ואנחנו
and there was a car over there, and just they were hiding behind the car, and then they were saved thanks to that car.
שאנחנו...
And all of your family was safe?
כל המשפחה שלך בסדר? ניצלה?
רק כאילו הגרעינית, וסבא שלי פשוט מת.
Her grandpa died, but her mother and her father are okay. Just she lost her grandpa.
והיה שם
את יודעת מה קרה עם סבא? אמרו לך?
לא.
They didn't tell her what happened with her grandpa.
ואצלה כל החטופים היו אצל סבתא שלה, כל הבני ערובה.
בבית שלה?
כן, בבית שלה.
Her grandma's house they held in her grandma's house all of the hostages from the kibbutz.
סבתא שלי הייתה חלק ממי שהיה שם.
And her grandmother was hostage there, and she was rescued. She just ran away.
והיא ועוד מישהו...
איך היא ברחה?
לא יודעת.
She doesn't know how she ran away, but she managed to run away from the kibbutz.
זיו, אני רוצה לדעת, מה אתם עושים פה? זה כיף פה במלון או זה לא כיף?
זה סבבה.
המשמעות למה אנחנו כאן זה לא כיף.
It's fun, but when you think why we're really here, it's not really okay. It's not fun at all.
כאילו מביאים על מפורסמים, אבל זה לא משנה כי...
They bring a lot of famous people, but it doesn't matter. We still feel the same.
אנחנו מעדיפים לחזור לקיבוץ.
We rather go back to the kibbutz than be here.
גם אני רוצה...
I hope that you get to go home to your home very soon and go back to your home and back to your life and be happy where you live again.
הוא מקווה שתחזרו לבית ושיהיה לכם כיף ושתחזרו למה שאתם רוצות לעשות.
אפילו אם המלחמה תיגמר, אז אנחנו לא נחזור, כי צריך לתקן את כל הבתים.
She said that even when the war will end, they won't go back to the kibbutz because it's all of the houses just
יש שכונה שהיא ממש...
השכונה של כל הסבים והסבתות היא הכי נראה הרוסה. וגם של...
הכרם, יש לנו שכונה שקוראים לה הכרם, ושם היה ממש תחילה. הם לא עלו לבתים גבוהים, הם רק שרפו אותם.
The terrorists, they didn't climb high houses, they just burned them.
And my last question is, do you feel safe? את מרגישה בטוחה עכשיו?
בטוחה עכשיו?
פה כן, כי אין פה כל כך הרבה אזעקות.
I feel safe here because there are no alarms here.
וגם המחבלים יכולים להגיע לכאן.
And the terrorists won't come here.
טיול בים המלח, אבל...
כאילו, גם עשינו טיול ג'יפים, זה היה כזה.
זה היה כיף.
כזה.
אבל עכשיו יש לכם, אתם מפחדות מרעשים חזקים?
אנחנו שהגענו לפה...
אני מפחדת מכל פיפס.
כל פעם שהגענו לפה...
When they got here?
שהגענו לפה בימים הראשונים, כל פעם שהיה כזה... אפילו צליל חלש נבלתי ממני, כזה מפחיד.
גם היה פה ציפור.
Even if they heard some little noise, they were just afraid, they ran away.
לחברה שלנו בדלת, אז שהיא פותחת את הדלת שלה בחוץ, אז עושה כזה מין איזה ככה.
חריקה.
Do you guys have a message that you want to tell the whole world?
יש לך איזשהו מסר שאת רוצה להעביר לעולם, משהו שחשוב לך להגיד?
ביחד ננצח.
We will win this together.
עם
ישראל חי.
Thank you both.
He knows עם ישראל חי.
The whole world knows
Yeah,
Am
the whole
Yisrael Chai now. This is Israel Take 3, and I'm David Began. Help us to share these stories with the world by subscribing, liking, and sharing this podcast. Thank you, Eli Margolis, for consulting and for logistical support. And thank you, Adam Margolis, for this musical outro. We will continue to share these stories as things unfold here in Israel.